Baylor fans? This is Colt Barber with Sickum 365 here with Levi Caraway of Sickum 365. Just hopped in, saw the Baylor football team going through some warm-ups before their last scrimmage of fall camp, or really the last open scrimmage of fall camp. And this is the big one. This is the one that they really had the ability to go through full reps and see what they really have on both sides of the ball. They're worried about injuries, but not too worried about injuries. Levi, man, this is a lot of fun to be able to talk about these, but reality is until they get into the real games that we don't really know a lot. But what questions do you have about this team when we go into fall camp? And I have a few of my own, but I'm anxious to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, I think one of the big things I'm excited to see about is since the Dawson Pendergrass injury, I'm kind of curious how they treat Bryson Washington in this scrimmage but who behind him emerges, whether that be Caden Knight and Joseph Dodds or Michael Turner. I think that's something I'm really looking forward to hearing about. And also, too, just seeing the starters on both sides of the ball, because we've heard so many good things about Lewis Brown and Cole Wilson on the outside. And so it's going to be exciting to see who gets those first-team reps out wide, even though all those guys are going to play. Another thing, too, is the strength of this linebacker group, too. I'm really excited to see what kind of packages they use for different guys, because we've heard such great things about Phoenix Jackson and Travion Barnes, but how is that going to translate to the field, and what is Aranda going to do with those guys?
Yeah, so for me, defensively, safety position has been a big discussion. Devin Turner gets hurt early at the end of spring before the summer. Don't really have a chance to recover in the portal. That was really tough. They invested a lot in him and weren't able to recover because it happened so late. And so who is starting there alongside Devin Bobby? That's a major key to see it and how this team's going to unfold. And truthfully, my biggest question mark, you mentioned running back, the depth there kind of dwindling down. Michael Turner's been out, but that safety position could be massive for this team. Who steps up there? Who's alternating? What's the depth like? And hopefully we have some of these insights after this scrimmage on Friday night. Insider notes coming. Grayson will have some. I'll have some. And really talking to Dave Aranda after the scrimmage. But is there any questions that you want to ask Dave Aranda in this final media session before they go into fall camp?
Yeah, I'm really curious. I'm going to ask him how the safety group has kind of improved throughout the fall. I'm curious to see what he says about that, and just the secondary in general, because that was a position group that really struggled last year. And then obviously I think they're going to be helped a lot by the improved play of the edges with Matthew Fobbs-White and Amarion Winston, and just kind of hearing about how those guys, if they can be the potential game wreckers that this team really hasn't had in 3-4 seasons since 21.
Yeah. A lot of change on that side of the ball, but I think there's a lot of positive momentum as well. Obviously, we know about the offense. So, big scrimmage tonight. Anxious to hear what comes of this. Really excited to provide some insider notes for the Sickum 365 premium group. If you're not a member, make sure you try it out. $1 trial. You can extend that, through the rest of fall camp, which is almost over now. But then we have trials that are ongoing all the time. So if you're just now finding out about us, make sure you try us out. And but for Levi Caraway, I'm Colt Barber with Sickum 365. See you guys soon.
Join Sickum 365 Premium on a $1 for 1 month trial to read our experts' notes and insights. Know about high school commits, off-season transfers, coaching staff changes, and so much more before the rest. Also, download the Sickum 365 app on your iPhone today to get instant notifications of breaking news, read up on the latest inside info, easily interact with other Baylor fans on our forums, and get alerts for anything published by your favorite staff members.